So I know about when. In the scriptures it talks about when. I'm going to tell you 3 different places where it says when. Because Jesus said in Matthew 24, no one knows the day or the hour. But in Matthew 24, it begins with the disciples asking Jesus, tell us when. When will you return? When will be the end? There will be nations rise against nation, wars, rumors of wars. We're seeing that. It's the beginning of the birth pains. Now, once you know birth pains are happening, you can't stop that process. But there's a when in Thessalonians 5, verse 3. It says, we know this day of the Lord will come when the people are saying, or while the people are saying peace and safety. Sudden destruction's coming like labor pains on a pregnant woman. Right now we're watching everything escalating, like in contractions in the birth pain, how they get harder and harder. You're watching Putin escalating in Ukraine. The Russians got attacked, and now he's attacking back. And this is what I'm seeing. A when in Matthew 24 says, when summer's near, it's right at the door. I've analyzed, well, what does right at the door mean? I thought about sleeping up in a mountain cabin where there's bears and you say you go to bed and you haven't gone to sleep, but you hear a scratching, a clawing on the door, and you go, what the heck is that? You get out of bed and you go look out the window and you go, there's a bear scratching on the front door. What? You mean the bear is at the door? Well, when summer's near, it's at the door. Those are Jesus' words. And then he said, the moon will not give light, which I began to understand it's the new moon. The moon has 4 phases. There's a 28-day cycle. Each phase is 7 days. 7 days is the week. We don't know the day. We don't know the hour. We're told the week. In the middle of the night, when there's no light from the moon. So when you look at the 2025 calendar, where we are right now, summer's about to begin. It's around June 21st. New moon, June 25th. So what if that when summer's near, it's at the door, but when summer's here, the door breaks open and the bear comes in. So there's a difference between a bear at the door and a bear that's broke the door and has entered your cabin.
Right.
That's a big difference. And there's a when, summer's near, so that's a when. And then we have...
Can you catch up perhaps us?
Please.
Now we have a when in Isaiah 33. It says, woe to the destroyer who's never been destroyed. It says, when he stops destroying, he will be destroyed. Now, it's real simple in understanding President Trump is a war stopper. On November 3rd, 2020, they say he lost the election. For the rest of November and December, he's still the commander-in-chief. And what does he do? He announces, stop the war on terror. 19 years is enough. Time to bring all the troops home.
Okay.
Have Christmas with their families.
Dear Father in heaven, thank you very much.